After word order, we are going to learn about the sentence structure or formation of different types of sentences. Structurally, the structurally sentences are of four types. There are four types of sentence. They are simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. Sentence formation or sentence structure is an important ingredient of a good writing. If you want to make your writing good, if you want to make your writing correct, if you want to make your writing of high level, you must know these four types of sentence. Let's discuss this sentence in detail. First, simple sentence. A simple sentence contains only one independent clause. I am repeating this. Simple sentence contains only one independent clause. Let's know the meaning of clause. Clause is a group of words that includes subject and verb and form a sentence or part of a sentence. Clause is a sentence or is a part of sentence. It contains subject and verb. Let's know the meaning of independent clause. An independent clause is a group of words that express a complete thought. An independent clause is a group of words that express a complete thought. Independent clause means a complete sentence. The simple sentence has simple structure: subject, verb, object. Let's see the example. I drink milk. It is a simple structure. There is subject, verb, and object. Let's see another example. Rita and Geeta play volleyball. In this sentence, there are two subjects. Rita and Geeta play volleyball. Play, verb, volleyball, object. Some simple sentence may contain compound words or phrases. The simple sentence has simple structure. It has one idea, and the idea is correspond with subject. Some simple sentence may contain compound words or phrases. Compound means two. Compound means double. Here in the second example, Rita and Sita play volleyball. There is a compound subject. There are two subjects. And another example, third example, the players dribbled and shot the ball. In this sentence, you see two verbs, compound verbs. Verbs means double verbs. Another example, the team won the game and tournament. There are two objects. That means this sentence has compound object, game and tournament. In this way, the simple sentence contains only one independent clause. It expresses one idea. The structure is simple, and sometimes simple sentence may contain compound words or phrases. Another type of sentence is A compound sentence. A compound sentence contains at least two independent clauses. Two independent clauses. We have discussed here what is an independent clause. A compound sentence contains at least two independent clauses, and these clauses are joined by a coordinating conjunction or semicolon. There are two independent clauses, and these two independent clauses are joined with the help of coordinating conjunction or semicolon. What is a coordinating conjunction? A coordinating conjunction is a word that join words, phrases, or clauses together. Coordinating conjunction joins words, phrases, or clauses together. And there are 7 coordinating conjunctions. They are called fanboys. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and they are, in short, they are called fanboys. F means for, A means and, N means nor, B means but, O means or, Y means at, and S means so. There are two independent clauses. Two independent clauses are joined with the help of fanboys, with the help of these words. Let's see the example. She cooked and he cleaned. She cooked, one independent clause. He cleaned, another independent clause. These two independent clauses are joined with the help of coordinating conjunction and. Let's see another example. Second example. Ram made a picture. Sam colored it. Ram made a picture. One independent clause. Sam colored it. Another independent clause. And these two independent clauses are joined with semicolon. You can see there, semicolon. We can join these two independent clauses with the help of coordinating conjunction or semicolon. The third type of sentence is complex sentence. A complex sentence has one independent clause and at least one dependent clause or subordinate clause. A complex sentence has one independent clause and at least one dependent clause or subordinate clause. A subordinate clause is a group of words that has subject and verb but doesn't express a complete thought. Dependent clause means incomplete sentence. Or the subordinate clause is a group of words that has a subject and verb but doesn't express a complete thought. The word used to link an independent clause to dependent clause is called subordinating conjunction. With the help of the subordinating conjunction, we join the independent clause with dependent clause, or the independent clause and dependent clauses are joined with the help of the subordinating conjunction. The word used to link and independent clauses to dependent clause is called subordinating conjunction. The most common subordinating conjunction are although, because, before, even though, if, since, until, when, before, after, as if, in order to, etc. These are some example of subordinating conjunction. Let's see the example. You will definitely lose if you don't try. You will definitely lose. This is an independent clause. If you don't try, this is a dependent clause. When the cake is brown, this is dependent clause. Take it out the oven. This is independent clause. You can keep the subordinating conjunction in between independent and dependent clause, or you can write the subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the sentence. If you write the subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the sentence, you have to put commas in between dependent clause and independent clause. Now next sentence structure is compound complex sentence. A compound complex sentence is comprised of at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses or subordinate clauses. A compound complex sentence comprised of at least two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses or subordinate clauses. Let's see the example. I would have purchased the cheese that you like, but it was too expensive. This is the example of compound complex sentence. I would have purchased the cheese. This is independent clause. This is independent clause. And that you like, it is dependent clause. It was too expensive. Again, it is independent clause. In the above meaning, in the compound complex sentence, there are at least two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. Here in this example, there are two independent clause and one dependent clause. In this way, you can learn the different sentence structure, different way of making sentences to make your writing a perfect writing. So without the knowledge of this sentence structure, you can't write good things. You can't write. You can't make your writing a perfect writing.